What's up, guys? Welcome back to Everything Landscaping. It's nice to see you guys back. It's been a while since we posted. Today we're back with the Cub Cadet Ultima. We've got the 50-inch ZT1 here with the Kawasaki engine. Today we're going to be talking about, can the Cub Cadet be used commercially, as it's labeled as a homeowner's mower by Cub Cadet, and I mean by the professionals. You've got companies such as Skag and Toro and even Cub Cadet that have commercial quality mowers. And this is not one of them, but today I'm going to talk about if it can be used as one. So I use this mower on about 22 different yards. So depending on your definition of commercially, I do use it commercially in my definition. It's used on just my yard. So right now I've been using it for about 2 years. It has 170 hours on it. It's held up very nicely. As the professionals know, I mean, it's never going to cut as good as a Skag. Skag's known for their stripes. You've got the Tiger Cat and the Cheetah that stripe beautifully. But when you're considering that, you have to also consider the price. You've got a Tiger Cat new running about $12,000, and the 50-inch Cub Cadet with the Kawasaki runs you about $3,000. So you're looking at quadruple the cost for the Tiger Cat. And I mean, if you have a big blown business where you want everything to look perfect, then of course you're going to go with the Tiger Cat. If you have the money and it's going to give you the long-term investment return, then of course you go with the Skag. But if you've got a smaller company like me, then buying a Cub Cadet like this for the money, it's probably better in the long run. You've got a lot of teenagers starting landscaping businesses, and this is the perfect mower. It's better than buying a push mower because you're going to get everything done faster. It is a lot more, but with the amount of time it takes with this versus a push mower, of course this is the better option. So after the 170 hours, we stated in the last video, there's not really many problems with it. It can be used commercially based on durability. It's held up very well right now. It's dirty right now as I just used it this week. But there's not much you really have to do to it, just routine maintenance, checking the oil, cleaning the air filter a lot, sharpening the blades, stuff like that. Sharpening the blades does give you a nice cut for the first couple weeks, but when they're not sharp, it's really just a basically like the push mower cut with bigger lines. There's not really stripes at all. So on the back right here, you might wonder what this is. So this is the stripe kit from Big League Lawns. It hooks onto the back of this mower, and it is the best stripe kit in the game right now. It'll run you about $400, but it's well worth it if you have a company and you want stripes. You can see this thing weighs about 50 or 60 pounds. It lays down nice stripes, especially on a Cub Cadet. They make them for all different mowers. Of course, the stripes are still going to be darker on Skags, but it lays down nice stripes for the money. If you're using commercially, you want to make your customers happier, then you put that on the back and you've got a better mower, you've got better stripes. It just lays down a nicer cut. As I said before, problem-wise, after using it this long, not really. I've had one flat tire, I've had to change the oil a couple times, clean the air filter, like I stated. But overall, I mean, I'd say if you're looking to cut about between maybe 20 and 30 lawns a week, then if you don't want to spend the money on a Skag, the Cub Cadet's a really good option for commercial use. But if you're cutting more than that, it's really not worth buying a Cub Cadet as opposed to a Skag, because you can get about a base V-Ride for pretty much double the price of this, and you're going to lay down way nicer lines, a way nicer cut. Customers are going to be a lot happier with that cut. There's always people out there who want their grass to look nice, especially if they're hiring a company to do it. They expect it to look nice, and using this with the cut it gives, it's not the best cut you can get. So it's really only worth it if you have a couple lawns, you have a tiny company, you don't want to spend the money, or you're just using this for homeowner use. Cub Cadet puts it on their website as a homeowner mower for a reason, and I saw what that reason is. You can't expect to have a beautiful cut out of a $3,000 mower. It's not a Skag. So overall, for the money, it's still a great mower. It gets you what you want, everything like that. But it's just, the only downside to this mower really is the cut quality, and that was stated a lot in the last video. And then finally, if you're wondering about driving on the street with this mower, you know, you cut in a neighborhood where you've got lots of different lawns on the same street, you're driving on the street a lot, you're wondering if that'll wear your tires and like your stripe kit out. So as stated by Big League Lawns, wherever this mower can go, so can the stripe kit. It doesn't wear it out at all. They're basically the same wheels as on the back. I basically just drive this mower on the street. It's never really on the trailer. So I mean, you look here, with 170 hours on the mower, you know, a lot of driving on the street, tires are still perfect. I mean, they're not brand new, but there's nothing wrong with them. We haven't had any pops or anything. You know, you run over a lot of stuff in people's yards. Let's go look on the other side. It can definitely ride on the street. There's nothing to worry about there. Then you look at the stripe kit on the back. This is also on, it doesn't come off. There's no point in unhooking it every time. You know, the wheels are still holding up. It's really high durability here. It's what you expect. I mean, it's 70 pounds. It's pushing the grass down pretty hard. But overall, you know, driving this everywhere, you're looking for a new mower for a small company, it's honestly a really good choice. And it can be used commercially, although it's not recommended if you're cutting a big amount of lawns. So thank you guys for listening again today. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna be back with some more Cub Cadet videos, Skag videos, and a lot more soon. So thank you guys.